Warm welcome to you all. I am Vikram from Bannaram Institute of Technology, and I would like to say about my project, that is a microwave oven. This is an embedded system based project. First of all, I will say about what is an embedded system. An embedded system is a microprocessor based computer hardware system with software that is designed to perform a dedicated function, either as an independent system as a part of a large system, and it's in any combinations of hardware and software which is intended to do a specific task can be called as an embedded system. There is some categories of embedded system is an standalone real-time, networked and mobile categories. What are the challenges we faced in embedded systems are it is an efficient inputs and outputs, it's an embedding an OS, the coding optimization and testing and debugging. And what is in real-time aspects? There is an hard real-time and from real time and soft real time. If what is an hard real time means it should meet its deadline. It is a life critical application. Example, airbag system. From real time means it is an similar to a hard real time. Example, moon rover. And it is in soft real time. It can have a tolerance in meeting its deadline without cases any accident to things. And we are using a microcontroller in a embedded system. What's mean microcontroller means an integrated circuit which is capable of being programmed to perform a specific task. In microcontroller, there is a difference between microprocessor and microcontroller. All separate components, more flexible, more design complexity. All components in a single chip, less flexible, less design complexity. And the things to noted when choosing a microcontroller are it is an it is having own applications, performance and price, special capabilities, and availability of tools. And we are using a C in embedded system. That is known as an embedded C. First of all, we see about the what is mean C language. It is used in system software development, embedded software development, OS kernel development, file system development, and many more. C used effectively in various specific domains, and it is free formatted language and efficiency and portability. What are the characteristics in C means? It is a generally purpose language and free formatted language. Now we are going to see about the embedded C. The embedded C has numerous systems, data representation, integrated number, and data types. In number system, there is a decimal, octal, hexadecimal, and binary. In the decimal, there is a values between 0 to 9. In the octal, it has a value from 0 to 8. 0 to 7. The hexadecimal has a value from 0 to 9 and A to F. The binary has zeros and ones. Data representation has a bit, byte, and word. There is an 1 bit and an 8 bit is called an 1 byte as a word. The integrated numbers are positive and negative integers, and data types of int, character, floating point, float, double, and etc. more. And the embedded system has conditional constructs. The single iteration is if else, if, and switch cases are we are using. The multiple detection is based on while, do while, and for loops. The unconditional constructs are continue and break. We are used in the C programming. The operators on its operands and returns a value. And the points, the parameters passing mechanism in function by passing the reference. The functions means the pass by a value and pass by a reference. That is example, return more than one value from a function, or passing arrays, returning arrays, and recursive. And you are also using strings. The continuous sequence of our characters easily stores ASCII values and its extensions. The storage classes are auto storage, register, static local, and static global, and extern. And next we are going to see about CLCD. The CLCD is a character liquid crystal display. It has a two types of display, that is an 16 column and 2 rows and 16 column and 4 rows. It is used to display all ASCII characters and symbols. It has a totally 60 interfacing lines that we are seeing about interfacing lines, which are the columns are connected to which are the keywords. Then CLCD has D0 to D7 are the data lines. It has a built-in controller. It has own ROM and RAM, and that controller can execute the instructions and data. The RS line means register selected line. The RS value is 1 means it is an instruction, and RS value 0 means instruction, and the RS value 1 is data. The data processed by two methods, that is a delay method and poll D7 method. In poll D7 method, we want to continuous monitor D7. In data line, we are providing data. In CLC, there is an R and W line. The R and W means it's a read and write pins. In R and W pins is permanently grounded. That means only write down data. In CLCD, D0 to D7 are connected to port D and RS, and enable pins are connected to the port E. The 8-bit means it is connected to D0 to D7. If it is in 4-bit, then we can connect it D4 to D7. The enable pin acts as an indicator by pressing LCD about the inception of data transmission by a microcontroller. Then we are going to see about the tactile switch. The tactile switches, a key switch is tactile if it has a bump its responses to finger pressure at or near the engagement points where the key pass registers and before the key bottoms out at the end of its travel. A keyboard is a tactile if it is made with the tactile key switches. In a matrix keypad, we need to configure rows as outputs and columns as inputs. When designing a pull-down interface, R1 is 10 times greater than R2. In the tactile switch interface like a pull-up resistor circuit and pull-down resistor circuit. The upper thing is the pull-up resistor circuit. And if the switch is in open means it gives the values 1, and if it is pressed to switch it is in close, so it is circuit it is value is 0. In a pull down resistor circuit, we are saying when it is in switch is in open state, it gives a value of 0, and when it is pressed it gives a value of 1. In the tactile switches has triggering methods, that engage trigger and level trigger. And so we know also see about the bouncing effect. There is a metal plate and a terminal. Specious pulse detection while pressing. Releasing the tactile switches is called a bouncing effect. And the tactile switches as a matrix keypad, they are used when the more number of user inputs is required and still want to save the controller input or output lines. Uses rows and columns concept. Most commonly used in telephones, digital lockers, and calculators, many more, etc. etc. In the cookie mode, the matrix keypad keys are used to serve the respective modes. The timers. It has a three modes of timers like PWM. It's a pulse with modulation generator, and the next is used as a counter, and also is the PWR PP measurement. Listen, we are used ticks to up counter or down counter. And the quantum, it is a system clock setting. You have to set sometimes like clocks timing to off or on this. The scaling P or host we are to select, and resolution is resisted with. And the timers are classified into three types. They are timer 0 module, timer 1 module, and timer 2 module. Formula used in timers are time equal to quantum into total ticks into scale into count. Then the count is equal to time by the quantum into total ticks cross the value. Then we are going to see about the outputs. Seeing the output of this program, we reload it. It's an on screen. Then we choose the what are the mode we want to choose. First one is in micro mode, second is in grill mode, and third is in convection, and fourth is start. It's some default time is there for start. We choose micro means it shows power that we are consuming, and it asks the time, how many times or how long we want to cook it, so that we set some time. Now I give just 15 seconds, and this is start to clear and has to continue. Then I give has to continue. Now it's a fan is rotating means it's a working mode. I would like to pause means I will click it for 5 and it's pause. If I need to resume it means I click to 4. 5 minutes pause and 4 minutes resume. So if we time up it gives some buzzer sound. I think are you able to hear it? And on other 2 minutes also like the same. If I choose to there means it's also time. I would like to give just 5 seconds. Rush to enter. It's a resume. If I click 6 minutes it stop. It will go to start again. To and I give just 5 seconds and I return it. It shows and continue and it also gives some buzzer sound when it finished the work. In third is also we need to choose some temperature. I would like to choose some 32 degrees Celsius and I choose enter. It's preheating time remaining, it will give some this. I think it took like 3 minutes time. After it it will going to stop. I think I would pause it and I think it took so long time. I will skip the timing for 2 more minutes and just give him some remaining 20 seconds. We will wait. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's also asking timing. I think now we choose the start means it will defaultly give it 30 seconds. And this mode is also we will like to pause and resume and 6 to stop. Okay, and so this is an output. So thank you